Hello there and welcome back to Diablo 3, playing as a monk. I'm about to start the next quest. I rescued Deckard Cain from the cathedral, and now he has a job for me.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Nonetheless, the Skeleton King bars my path to the fallen star.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
Okay.
Leah, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakarum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scroll spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies. The prophecy of the end days says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the texts since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
Alright, so Cain's got a few things to talk about, so we'll go through those.
I am the last of the Herodrim. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Herodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
You cannot believe this.
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to defeating the lords of hell.
You draw great strength from your love for Leah.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the lords of the burning hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers. The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Herodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Cain. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the lords of hell.
Diablo caused Leoric's madness?
Leoric resisted Diablo's attempts to possess him, but the effort left him weak and confused. When his son Albrecht was kidnapped to be a vessel for Diablo, it destroyed any sanity Leoric had left.
What did Leoric do after he became the Skeleton King?
He commanded an army of the dead deep within the cathedral, finally serving the Lord of Terror he had resisted while alive. Many adventurers tried and failed to slay the Skeleton King. It was left to Leoric's eldest son, Aiden, to finally kill the monster his father had become.
Okay, so that's Deckard Cain and all he's talking. Leah's all happy. Sorry, Rumford. Okay, let's go speak to the blacksmith.
So this is how it ends? They dragged my cart from the road, but for what? I can't get it repaired. Might as well dig a hole and die in it.
Give up then, or live for a better day.
Actually, while I'm here, you can also go into Cain's house at the moment. just got opened up. Not a bad sized house for Mr. Cain. Can't complain. He's got a book in here.
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
He's definitely got a thing about Lords of Hell and defeating, that's for sure.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love. Each of my items is very special to me, but I suppose I can sell you one or two things if I must.
It's the
Leah
merchant.
spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending the wounded.
What? She was out defending the gates this morning. What is driving that woman?
Ah, the artisan is already here.
Geldo, how sweet of you to ask. My people, the Vetchin, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we might settle. All of us have the sight, but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what the future holds.
The future is known by the gods.
So serious. Just because you're fated to save the world doesn't mean you shouldn't have a good time. The world is constantly renewing itself, eternally playing out the same events over and over again. We can merely play our parts.
Must you always speak in riddles?
I speak clearly. Do not blame me for the state of your mind.
So the artisan is a more of an endgame thing.
I will not do that.
Can't even do it with this item. Has to be legendary or rare. Where you can change the looks or even some effects of high-end items.
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half rations. How are we supposed to fight if we're starving?
The rest of the town is down to quarter, including my wife. But you can quit if you want.
Okay, so here's Hadrig.
Blacksmith, Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It is regrettable, but it must be done. I will help you.
Thank you. Follow me.
Okay, so we're gonna go kill all the infected people, including Hadrig's wife. Your lovely task. They all turn right at the same time.
Must be done.
Mela, my love, forgive me.
Hadrig, help me.
She turns into a wretched mother. Oh, it's a bit of a knockback.
Couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hadrig Aemon.
As it happens, I am looking for King Leoric's crown. Perhaps you know of it.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Got some braces. Okay, so I've got to find the crown. Braces, give me some dexterity. And a magic spear, which is better than my current one, so I might as well Flip that on. Find the cemetery of the Forsaken. A new lore piece for those things that I killed.
Scavengers are ugly, pathetic creatures who survive off of carrion and corpses, too diseased to attract any other carnivores. I did once meet a raggedy fellow who claimed that he had trained one of the beasts to bring him large rats to eat. But I'm sure the story is utter nonsense.
Scavengers are returning treasure from Diablo 2. Oh, what's this? A unique guy? It looks so. Oh, he poisons the ground. Okay.
I don't have enough spirit.
Doesn't seem too dangerous. Ah, that's my first Nephilim Glory. It's a bit of a buff that lasts for a minute. And they do stack, I think. Oh. Get this massacre going. 22 kill massacre. It's a new record for me.
My understanding grows.
I'll level up at the same time. Gives me a rune for my lashing tail kick. Release a torrent of fire that burns enemies within 10 yards for 755 damage as fire, and an additional 230 damage as fire over 3 seconds. That sounds good. So follow the path. Some champion grotesques. Blind them all.
A vicious strike.
31 kill massacre. Some more braces.
Not enough spirit.
Ooh. My first legendary item. Earlier than expected. It's a helm. I've got to identify it before I can use it. So I've got to take it back to CAIN or back to town. Still, it's exciting nonetheless. New lore for the skeleton.
During the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up their broken armor and weapons once more, ready to cut down anything that yet drew breath. Though wasted and fragile, these creatures possess a twisted cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
Classic enemy of any RPG. The walking skeleton. Witch mothers around. Them out early. Target the Witch mothers first, so they don't make extra enemies.
I need spirit.
I can chain this massive before. $31. Yeah. Okay, and the path stops there. That's where I've got to go. Good old graveyard. Never a shortage of zombies. Okay, so I've got to search the Chancellor's altar beneath the cemetery of the Forsaken. Is it any particular? Defiled Crypt. Defiled Crypt. Well, let's see what's in here. I've got a helmet to wear in the meantime. Until I identify my legendary one. Ah, some ghosts.
The tragedies in these lands have left many restless spirits in their wake, and they demand retribution. These spirits will take out their vengeance on any unsuspecting individual who may pass, for they believe that the blood of the living will yet restore the lives that were ripped away from them.
Basically, they're after vengeance.
My path becomes clearer.
Let's level it up. So I've got a new skill. We've got some more grotesque champions to worry about here. Yeah. Some more crafting mats. Okay. What do I get? Ah, Breath of Heaven, a new skill. A blast of divine energy heals you and all allies within 12 yards. Don't think I really need that at the moment. So I'll stick with my first skill.
I don't have enough spirit.
I thought it was going to be. Got the right one. Level 2?
The crown is near.
Okay, it's nearby. Oh, how's that? Manglemore is a named boss. Lining makes it hard to hit me. Oh, that's pretty easy.
The unburied are formed from human corpses that were flung into mass graves without a proper burial. This hideous amalgamation of bodies decomposes together into one being. bound by some foul magic. For all my knowledge, I could only flee from it. And I would expect any other sensible person to do the same.
Alright, to the Chancellor's tomb now. I'm hoping to find the crown. What are these? Tomb Guardians.
I need spirit.
Maybe summon other skeletons.
The gods strike through me.
Okay. It is the Chancellor's altar.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Chancellor Aemon is here to protect it.
My path becomes clearer.
We've got some new knuckles, a fist weapon. Now level up. Alright, so we're going to take the crown. Event complete, so I got a town portal now. Much like the potions, you don't need to pick them up anymore. Town portal scrolls are just a skill. You
I am returning to town.
Back whenever you want. So no more collecting them, getting portals. And same with potions, you don't pick up potions anymore, you just regen that same one, but you can only use it once every 30 seconds.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
As you should. You will craft for me weapons with which to carry out my sacred duty.
Okay, we've got the blacksmith. And some gloves as well. I'll probably end the episode there before I go too much further, although there's a book here. Mira's letter to Hadrig.
My dearest Hadrig, do not feel despair, my love. You did everything you could. Our time together meant more than words can say. But in the end, fate is a cruel mistress. Your strength is needed to end the horrors that beset this world. My final wish is that you find your path. Love always. Mira.
I did level up as well. So Deadly Reach now has a rune. Piercing Trident increases the chance to knock enemies up into the air to 100%. And the second and the third hits gain increased area of effect. Nothing exciting. But we get a new skill, the Dashing Strike. Quickly dash up to 50 yards, striking enemies along the way for 370 weapon damage as physical. That's a bit of a fun skill to use, that one. Okay, and I think I'll pick up next episode. I've got to talk to Deckard, I've got to talk to Hadrig, we'll go over the blacksmith, and we'll get our next quest. Oh, hang on, I almost forgot. I got my unique crown, which is the Leoric's crown. Good dexterity, good vitality bonus. Increased gold. It makes gems better, so not a bad little pickup. Okay. With that done, that will be this episode completed. Another quest down. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. And as always, I hope to see you next time.